Hey everybody, I know it's been a very long time since I uploaded a video, but I am officially back. I actually have another channel, Raw Music Studios. Well, it's at Raw Studio Family. I'll leave everything in the description below so you guys could find it. But other than that, I'm still on the same stuff, still on the same topics, but this video is explaining the things that I couldn't explain a year ago or whenever I was doing these videos a lot better. And it kind of motivated me to start this journey a lot. Start this journey all over again, because at the time I was going through a lot. I felt like people was calling me crazy. They was saying I was wrong. I was being called the devil worshiper. I was being called all kind of things. And I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew my information and the stuff that I was researching was straight facts. It's just nobody would listen to me. So, excuse me. So, I actually put together a video of different people talking about the same thing that I was talking about. I do not agree with what some of these people are saying. However, they're on the right track with their research and everything. So I felt like I would bring it to your attention. Please like the video. Please comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to tell you where I got everything from, the resources. And I will also leave the resources in the description below too as well. So sorry that I've been gone for a very long time. Like I say, I'm officially back, and I will be uploading lots and lots of valuable information that everyone needs to know. So yeah, stay tuned and please enjoy the video and have an open mind as you watch this video. However, I will give you a hint. This video is showing you and telling you basically, like, where you obviously you see the title, but how black people were gods, how they were worshipped, and how I'm not crazy, and how everything started with black people. Thank you. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. One more thing I forgot to mention. I don't know the beautiful queen's name or how to pronounce the beautiful queen's name, so I'm not going to try to do it on camera. I may type it and put it up on here, but please subscribe to her channel. I want to send the Most High and the Most High blessings to her for making that video, and the fact that that video even came across my the information came across my face. That's the reason why I've been motivated to start all of this back and get this information out. So please subscribe to her channel, go follow her, go like all her videos, and watch all her videos. Pay attention to the information that she has. She has a lot more visuals, pictures, and things to show you guys. So go subscribe to her channel.
Know why they won't teach us the history of Egypt? After you have shackled and enslaved a people, branded, castrated, lynched, burned, and tortured them, you called them 3/5 of a man, subspecies, an ape, a monkey, and a general inferior creation, how can we then admit that they are our teachers and the ones who gave us civilization? How can we admit that we descended from Greece and from Rome, and that Greece and Rome stole everything they knew from Egypt?
Some of these things you might already know, but not everybody know, hence why I'm bringing it to the channel. So let's go.
Did you know that white people used to worship black deities? Negroes were first worshipped in Greece and Rome. White masses bowed down to black deities. The rites of Apollo were founded by Delphos and his Negro mother Melanus, and the worship of Black Isis and Horus were popular in Rome and the Roman colonies as far north as Britain. It was actually, in ancient Rome, it was actually common for the Romans to make fun of their own gods, but to worship and respect Horus and Isis, which, by the way, Madonna and Jesus. But we'll get to that, because the worship of Black Isis and Horus existed as far north as Britain, but eventually this evolved into the worship of the Black Madonna and the Black Christ. Christian whites also bowed down to them. Negroes, as was said, were deified in early Greece. They appeared as gods in Greek mythology. The chief title of Zeus, the greatest of the Greek gods, was Ethiopes, which means black. The earliest of gods and messiahs on all continents were black. We have found the black complexion or something relating to it whenever we have approached the origin of nations. The alma mater, the goddess, the founder of the oracles, the Memnon, or the first idols, always black. The pyramids, by the way. The faces on the pyramids, they chipped the noses away so it would be less apparent. They were black too. Thus, the oracles at Dodona and the Apollo at Delphi were founded by the black doves. Orpheus and his bull were black. All the gods and goddesses of Greece were black. At least it was in the case with Jupiter, Bacchus, Hercules, Apollo, Ammon. The goddesses Venus, Isis, Hecate, Juno, Metis, Circe, Cybele were black. And the first gods in antiquity were black. Zeus, Apollo, Osiris, Isis, Buddha, Horus, they just keep going. In the Bible, the ancient days God was described as having hair like the pure wool. The earliest deities were woolly-haired Negroes. Their peppercorn hair was a sign of divinity. Did you know that the Pope's private chapel has a black Jesus in it?
Fly me to the moon and let me fly among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
So I thought I should add a little bit of picture slide in there so you guys could see. You know, it's very interesting that they do this over there, but they promoted whiteness here. You don't find it suspicious? They know the truth about you that they don't want you to know about yourself. In as much as presently there is still black Madonna and black Jesus images in the Vatican in Rome, I have a strong feeling that that's going to change. I mean, it's changing already. They are changing most of these images. Yeah, because these people are getting more aggressive. They are more, adamant about keeping the lies. Yeah, so it is going to get worse. That's why we do need to know. So even though they change these things, we already have it here and we can pass it on to our children. We know how important it is for this information to be passed on to the kids, right? For those people that are going to say color doesn't matter, if you want to keep believing it doesn't matter, okay, but one thing I would say, it mattered enough for them to want to change it. If it didn't matter, they wouldn't change it. So probably you should put that in your mind, you know, when you're saying it doesn't matter. And also the truth matters. So do you care about the truth or you care about your comfort position? Because I do understand that information like this can, you know, kind of shake your whole world. Yes, it shook mine too. And also we should think about what they've used the white ones to do. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to get out of you guys here and let the video play.
In early Christian art, Jesus is almost invariably represented as black-skinned. The Hebrews were dark-skinned people. His feet were like burnt brass, Revelation. His hair was like wool, Revelation. My skin is black, Job. Our skins were black. They are black, Jeremiah. Look not upon me because I am black, Solomon. Joseph, the Jewish historian, wrote that Christ was a man of simple appearance, mature age, dark skin with little hair. And the earliest statues of the Virgin Mary, they're also black.
Do you own your home in Florida but still rent your electricity? If you pay more than $50 a month in
Everything was stolen from Egypt. Do you know why they won't teach us the history of Egypt? After you have shackled and enslaved a people, branded, castrated, lynched, burned, and tortured them, you called them 3/5 of a man, subspecies, an ape, a monkey, and a general inferior creation. How can we then admit that they are our teachers and the ones who gave us civilization? How can we admit that we descended from Greece and from Rome, and that Greece and Rome stole everything they knew from Egypt? How to admit that? There's no room in a white supremacist psyche for black contributions to civilization or world progress. This reaches too far into the consciousness of the so-called objective white scholars of academia and their black-skinned counterparts. This is like asking a Nazi to accept the Jewish origins of Nazism and of Hitler, if that were the case. They couldn't accept it if it were true any more than the white supremacists can accept the African origins of civilization, the African origins of Christianity, the African origins of science, the African origins of everything. Philosophy originated in Egypt. Math originated in Egypt. Theology originated in Egypt. Philosophy originated in Egypt. Letters originated in Egypt. Everything started there. They were as ancient to the Romans as the Romans now are to us. And that's what we don't really understand because we live now. We don't really understand that the pyramids are 5,000 years old and that the Romans only date back 2,500 years. Like, really think about that. Because that's the world we live in, a world of lies. I'm reading from J. California Cooper's book, The Wake of the Wind. I am Africa. I am a place. I am a state of mind. Hundreds of years ago, my children lived free. We had our skirmishes within my shores, even small wars that did not disturb my great and sprawling land. We were not perfect, but we never left our shores to seek to destroy or rob any other culture or people, to steal the fruit of their land or mines and leave the land and people ravaged. Nor did we seek to steal any people's love of themselves, nor tell other people they were ignorant savages and inferior while we were superior, as the white ones said to us. They lied so much and long they began to believe it themselves. They cried God with their mouths while holding a knife in one hand and a gun in the other, slicing and firing at vibrant life. They also brought with them other diseases, including endless greed, envy, and hate. Our nations changed. They killed for land, women, or gold, spreading their savageness to all others. And now they have influenced others. Anathema. Enough. How do we repay our debt to black people? I really want white people to think about that.
White supremacy. White people destroyed Egyptian monuments that looked too black. White people started separating Egypt from Africa as if it was two different places. White people started making Egyptians look white. And then when people started pointing out that Egyptians were in fact African, they started trying to make it seem like the pyramids were built by aliens because they did not want the modern white world to know how advanced the African culture was. Why do you think they targeted Africa for slaves in the first place? This was all about implementing white supremacy. Take a look at what they did to Jesus Christ. That man ain't white, but they made him white and they forced that white Jesus onto people of color, just to further perpetuate the white supremacist agenda.
This very important and very special video that I'm doing covering who the true biblical Hebrews are. First off, I want to say, as if the warning but at the beginning of the video wasn't enough, I want to make sure and reiterate this, that I'm not a racist person. Nor am I a person that hates certain individuals. I love all of humanity. I want to see all of humanity making a new kingdom. But nevertheless, there is true Hebrews. There's a true people of the Most High that is scattered throughout the nations of the earth this day. It is not whom that many people believe they are, such as the so-called Jews in the nation-state of Israel that we so see before us right now. I would interject that the true biblical Hebrews are the so-called African-American people that are scattered abroad throughout the world. Now, I will show you through a mass amount of evidence that I'll put up on the screen right here, verses below, and you can do your due diligence and research these things out to see if they be so. It is very important that you understand who the true Hebrews are, because the end-time prophecy, lots of it, surround these individuals. I am a Gentile. I know exactly who I am, but it seems to be the one group of people in the world that have been, by the rest of the world, tried to be dumbed down to the fact or completely erase their history from history, is the African-American people, so-called, that are scattered throughout the nations. Now, please understand that not every single black person is a true Hebrew, but it is those that are under the curse of Deuteronomy 28. And you'll be able to tell by the time that I'm done giving you this information in this video who the true Hebrews are, and you may be one of them. So let's begin. In the early pictures that you would see depicted in worship places, churches, and things of this nature, as you can see right here in this image right here, and others that I'll continue to put up, that Messiah was depicted as a black person, you know, an African-American person. And this is totally different to what we see as Roman Catholicism was further introduced and spread abroad throughout the world. We always see a white Caucasian Messiah being depicted. And I want to reiterate throughout this that I'm not being racist. I love every single person in humanity. It's very important we know who the true Hebrews are. And anyway, as time progressed, though, these paintings and the depictions went from the black African American features to a more Caucasian white feature. And this wasn't done overnight. This was a slow sifting process as to what we have today. Now in every church house and on their walls, we see a white Messiah. This could not be further from the truth. Now, I'll put links in the bottom of the video description where you can go see a lot of these abroad on the internet. And I encourage you to research Google because there's so many remaining artifacts of this from centuries before.
Hey, I'm back. If you watched the video all the way throughout, I just want to say thank you. Also, I want to say do your own research. Go backdate. Make sure some of this stuff adds up. The island of Patmos, they have the excuse me, they have the pictures of the black people on the wall. Comedic spirituality, the laws of Ma'at, the pretty much all the old stuff that I was putting on my old videos. Just go search it, research it, and not only that, I just want to what's the word? Well, I just want to say again that rephrase and emphasize the fact that I'm only wanted to upload this video to shed light on other views and other perspectives and topics in truth on what I've been trying to show everybody before. So thank you if you watched the whole video. Like and comment and subscribe. Do want to let everyone know this will not liking and commenting will not make me any money. You don't have to subscribe, but please like and comment on the information. This will make it so this will help the algorithm and make it so that the video gets out to everyone that needs to see it. So thank you, stay blessed, stay pleased, and do your research. This is Age of Aquarius, so information is about to be spreading pretty much. Thank you and have a blessed day. Hey everybody, I literally just thought about this. My name is Mark Anthony McClendon. I used to call this channel Commission Theory. So if you see any of my old videos when I say thank you for watching the Commission Theory channel, that's what that's the reason why. I really got that name from when I was doing research. I got into Kemetic spirituality and the land of ancient Kemet, which is why I called everything the Commission Theory. But it wasn't a theory. It was like I just called it that for whatever reason. Can't even remember why. But I changed the name to New Age Aquarius because I'm an Aquarius and we're in the Age of Aquarius, so I thought that that would better fit the name. So yeah, just thought that I'll let you guys know that before any of my videos start. So thank you for watching, and for now on, this would be the Age of the Aquarius channel. Thank you.